All right, welcome to our Yoga Sculpt Wednesday night, coming at you from my home. And so what you'll need is either a couple of soup cans or some dumbbells. I recommend light weights like 2 to 5 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds actually. I've got 5 pounds. If you've got both sets of like 2 or 3 and a set of 5 pounds, that's nice too. You don't need dumbbells, but you can always use soup cans or some other random weights that you've got lying around. Maybe it's a candle, I don't know, ceramic pot, something that's not going to break. So you can always use something else as well. So I'll stick with these 5-pound dumbbells. If I had my 3s with me at home, I would be using them. I just got to pick them up from the studio. So you can set those aside. You'll also need a block or something that you can use to put between your legs or on the floor. We may or may not use it. It's also good for balance and in some of our yoga poses. So Yoga Sculpt, my name's Ashley, and let's get to it. So we start with child's pose. So knees a little bit wider here today. Sit back on the heels. Extend the arms forward. Sit back. Draw the arms forward. I said that 2 times. And bring the forehead down towards the floor. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and settling in. Exhale out through the nose. This is our first opportunity to get more into our yoga of our Yoga Sculpt practice, or yoga with weights. So bringing your awareness, your mind, your thoughts onto your breath, starting to notice the physical sensations, whatever you might be feeling, not good, not bad, just is. You're going to take 2 more deep breaths, reaching a bit longer, pressing down through the fingertips. And we'll start to shift forward. Take an inhale, coming to hands and knees. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We get that nice little cat and cow arching and rounding of the back. Back and forth. At your own pace, of course, and using as much movement or as little as you need. And do that about 2 more times. Good, bring it back to a neutral position. Let's take the left leg straight back, right arm forward, and do a little tiger knees or knee to elbow pulls, extending. So this is a spinal extension to a knee pull in as you exhale. Inhale, reach long. Let's go out to awkward airplane, leg to the side, hand to the side, and back to center. And then pull in elbow to knee. Extend out to the side, feel the glutes engage, and forward. 1 more time each side. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach. Out to the side, exhale, and back to front, the forward, extended, reaching, and place the hand and the foot back down, hand and knee. Switch sides. Extend that right leg, left arm forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rounding the back, pull knee and elbow. Extend out to the side of the hand and the foot. Try to keep it at hip and shoulder height. Inhale, extend, reach forward and back. Elbow to knee, exhale. Inhale, extend. And out to the side. Extend. I forgot, was that it? No, let's do 2 more, why not? Because we can. Maybe we're doing extra on this side. And extend. 1 more out to the side. Forward and back. And hands and knee down. You got to walk your hands forward about a hand distance, just in front of the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips, press them back. Press down through the heels. Shake out the head, pedal through the feet. Then 1 knee at a time. Maybe sway your hips side to side. And walk your feet forward just behind the hands. Hang out in your forward fold, soft bend in the knees. Grab the elbows, shake out the head, and sway. We start very similar to how we would in a vinyasa yoga practice, but we add weights and some cardio, little bursts in the middle of our class. Release your hands down to the floor. Bend the knees and slowly roll yourself up or walk your hands up your legs. And we'll come into our sun salutation. So step to the top of the mat, feet together. In fact, actually, let's keep the feet about hip distance or maybe a little wider today. It's a little wider for a good grounded, stable stance. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, open those arms, dive down. Half lift, inhale. Plant the hands down and step back to your first plank pose. I think I'm going to stick with those 3 tricep push-ups throughout this practice. So the first one, we take the knees down, tricep push-ups, elbows in, 3. And go for 2. And 1, straight to downward facing dog. Skipping that up dog. 1 deep breath. Release it. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Feet still hip distance. Half lift. Forward fold. Rising up, inhale, reach up. Pull those elbows back, exhale. Find a heart opening. Since we didn't do up dog, we'll do a little standing back bend. Inhale, so reach straight up, pull the belly in. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Step back, and this time from your knees or your toes in plank pose, 3 tricep push-ups. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower, bend the elbows. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Plank. Lower. Back to plank, downward facing dog. 1 deep breath. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or hop forward. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time chair pose. Bend the knees, sit back, reach up. Take the hands at the heart. We'll do 8 today. 8 pulses. I like that number 8. We tried 10 at one point, but let's do 8 today. So we've got 8 pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach up, keep the hips low. Forward fold, exhale. Lengthen, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands back, step back to plank pose. In between, we've got those 3 push-ups in between everything. So we've got 3. And again, you can drop the knees, 2, or maybe 1 knee at a time. And 1, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg high, bend the knee, lift high up under the tippy toes. Let's do knee pulls, knee to nose, shift forward. Single leg down dog, inhale. Knee to right elbow, exhale. Single leg down dog. Knee to left elbow. Single leg down dog. And knee forward to nose, step between the hands. Low lunge, hips come down, rise up, crescent lunge. And we'll practice here like we have our weights. Hands come first to the heart, then open to warrior 2. Look past the right shoulder. Flip the right palm. Pull your hands in first. Prayer pose again. Reverse warrior, reach up right hand, left hand down the back leg. Back to hands to heart. Open to warrior 2, elbow to your thigh, left arm reaching up. Rise back up to warrior 2. Hands at your heart. Turn to the front, pick up the back heel. Hands come down, exhale. Step back to plank pose. From the knees or toes or 1 knee at a time. 3 tricep push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg this time. Inhale. Lift the right heel. Bend the knee. Knee to nose. Shift forward. Exhale. Single leg down dog. Inhale. And knee to left elbow. Exhale. Inhale, single leg down dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. And single leg down dog. Step between the hands. Crescent lunge, low lunge. Reach those hands to prayer pose first, then up to crescent lunge. As you exhale, hands come down to your heart. In prayer, open to warrior 2, back heel down, looking past left hand. Good, and then hands back to your heart. Reverse warrior, inhale, left hand high, right hand down the back leg. Hands back to your heart. Left elbow to your thigh, right arm reaches up, side angle. Hands to the heart, lift up. Turn to the front, reach up, inhale. Hands to the ground, exhale. Step back to plank pose. 3 tricep push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. And 1 deep breath. Bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of the mat. Half lift, you can keep those feet about hip distance. Forward fold, grab onto your small weights. Weights are always optional. Bend the knees, pull those weights up to your heart as you lift to your chair pose. Bend the knees. 8 pulses, go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach up, hands close together. Slide them down the center of your body as you fold down. You can leave the weights aside or use them like handles as you lift halfway. Hands on the weights or on the sides. Exhale, step back to plank pose. 3 tricep push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Lift the right leg. No knee pulls this time. We just step forward. Bend the right knee, step between the hands. Weights to heart center as you rise up. Then reach up in those hands. Inhale. Exhale, hands back to your heart. Turn open to the side. Back heel drops, open the arms. Warrior 2. Hands back to the heart. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Hands back to the heart. Side angle, elbow to thigh. Left arm straight up. Hands back up, torso up. Pivot forward. Plant the weights to both sides of that right foot. Step back, plank pose. 3 tricep push-ups. Now I'm just imagining seeing everyone doing an awesome job with those push-ups. Down dog, exhale, lift your left leg. Step between the hands. Weights pull up to your heart, straight up, elbows lead the way. Stay close to the body. Reach up, inhale. And we transition, hands to your heart. Open, back heel down, warrior 2. 1 breath. Hands to the heart. Right hand slides down, back leg, left arm straight up. Stacking over shoulder. Hands back to the heart, left elbow to the thigh, right arm reaching up. Side angle. Hands back to center, lift the torso, turn and pivot to the front, back heel lifts up, step back to plank pose, or you can wait in down dog as we go through our 3 tricep push-ups. Down dog, awesome. I'm gonna do that one more time right from this position. So lift the right leg, we'll go hopefully with the flow of the breath. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Pull the weights up, straight up through the center. Crescent lunge. Exhale, hands past the heart to warrior 2, open. Exhale or inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale the side angle. Back to center, inhale, turn to the front. Exhale, step back. Straight to down dog, exhale. Lift the left leg, inhale, step between the hands, exhale. Weights go straight up, reach up, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Back to upright, turn to the front, hands at the heart, lift the back heel, step back. And we step to plank pose last. 3 push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna sit back in child's pose, releasing those weights. Stay there for a moment. I'm gotta open my window. It's quite warm in here. All right, so grabbing onto those weights, and I'll lift back up onto our knees. So this is a very simple sequence. This is not gonna be any work for the legs. We'll get to legs next. I'm gonna do upper body or arms. So we've got 3 different movements, actually 4. Biceps, triceps, shoulders, and push-ups. Yes, push-ups. So we'll keep it simple. Palms face forward, right? Elbows hugging next to the side. 8 bicep curls. We've got 8, squeeze it. So you might take some bigger weights or just add more squeeze at the top. 3. You can slow it down. If it's too much, if you got too big of weights, go 1 arm at a time. We got 4 left. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take your left leg forward. Lean forward just a bit, pull the elbows up, tricep kickbacks. Got 8, squeeze those elbows towards each other, keep them lifted. 6, 5, 4, chest up, gaze forward in front of the toes, 2 left, and 1. Then take the knee back to the ground, hands overhead, straight up and down, elbows to shoulder height. Reach up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice job. Keep those shoulders down. Abs in. And 1. Then we place the weights down and we do 4 push-ups with a hand on one block and 4 push-ups with the other hand on the block. Got it? So wide arm push-ups. Hand on the block, hand on the floor. You can go on the knees. We got 8 or 4 on this side. 3, so make them good because it's only 4. 2, and 1. Switch the block and the hands. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Easy peasy. Let's do that again. Up on the knees. We could always stand when you're doing this too. Lots of options. So palms forward. We got 8 bicep curls. Round 2. 4 left. Squeeze at the top. Supinate that curl. Elbows stay hugged close. I think that was the last one. Nice. Opposite knee forward, or depending on how the knee is feeling, you might want to keep the other leg forward. Lean forward, lift the elbows. We got 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep that lean forward. And 1. Knee back down. Do this in a safe way. We do a little curl up first. Flip the palms, lift. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back to those push-ups. One hand on the block, one hand off the block. Maybe on the toes this time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back to your knees. Again, I've got to close my window because someone is grilling and there's lots of smoke. All right, back to the knees. One more little set, except it's different. Slightly different. Take those hands up, elbows in. We'll do pulses for 16, 16, 15, 14. So just a couple inches up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands overhead, elbows bent. Pulses, elbows squeeze in for 16, 14, 13. Couple inches up and down. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up, pulses. 14, 13, 11, 10, 8, 7. It's hard with 5 pounds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, no block. Pulses for 16. Yes, we're doing this. Let's go. 16. 8 left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. Right, back to down dog. Lift up. Walk the feet forward. But we don't need our weights or our blocks for this next thing. You're gonna roll yourself up and take a wide stance onto lower body. So we did quite a bit of arms. So let's get off that for now. Toes out wide. Toes out wide. Bend the knees. goddess pose, goddess squats. Let's try to keep our hands out wide. So go down and lift. Down, let's reach up, lift. 6 left. 4, keep squatting, knees drawing back. 3, 2, press down into the pinky toe edge. And 1, reach up. Then pulse it, take it down. Here we got 16, 15, 14. Good. 8 left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come out of it. Ooh, those arms though. Lift the right heel. Or maybe you're doing left heel. Arms out. Down, reach up. One knee is always going to stay bent. 6. The heel that's lifted, knee stays bent. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up, then come down and pulse. 16, 15, 14, 10, 9, 8. Get lower. Maybe hands are still out. 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Heel down, or heel up. Other heel. Shake out in the arms. Arms reach. Bend, reach up. One heel stays up. Feels a little awkward, I know. That was 3. Here's 4. Chest stays up. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down and pulse. Hands can be here or here. 16, 15. Make sure you're breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little shake out. All right, try this. Lower, lift the heels. Lower, lift the heels. Keep the heels lifted. Both. Lower down, hold it. Heels up, hold. Knees back. A little extra for you in this wide stance squat. So you take those knees and squeeze back, 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 like a little butterfly. Out, back, back. Squeeze your booty. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the heels up. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So block or no block for this next one. We have one more set of squats, but it's a closer stance. I'm going to take the block between my legs. If you don't have one, just keep your feet about hip distance apart. Very similar to what we just did, just squeezing inward this time, working a different part of the legs. Okay? Okay. Hands reach forward, down, reach up. 7, 6, 5, maybe don't come up all the way. 3, 2, and 1. First we come up and then down and pulse. 16, 15, 14, 13, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift a heel. Reach forward. Lower, lift. It's almost like a single leg squat, almost, because you're using more of that base leg that's got more of the weight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach up first and pulse it. 16, 15. Keep going. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up, switch. Reach forward, lower, lift. 8, 7, keep the block squeezing together. Last one, and pulse at 16, 15, 14. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I probably wasn't low enough in that. That's all right. We're showing up, doing that thing. One more little challenge for our squats. Lower down, instead of knees out, go knees in and squeeze. 8, 7, keep squeezing those knees in. 6, 5, 4, a ball would work too. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job. But seriously though, where did my water go? Aha, aha, take a mini break. If you need to grab some water. Jackie, you said you're in the kitchen, you just gotta slurp it from the faucet. We're on to a little cardio, just a little one. So make sure that your stuff is out of the way. We'll go low impact today. No need to tear on those joints. So for cardio, it's just a couple minutes long. Jumping jacks, skaters, and mountain climbers, okay? Those 3 things. So jumping jacks, low impact would look like this. Step to the side. And so if you wanna get higher, you're more than welcome to go higher. I'm gonna do low impact today. You just can get low. Doesn't mean low intensity, but low impact. 8, 7, 6, 5. So it's about 16 that we're doing. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to mountain climbers first. Hands down, step back. Low impact would be knee in, and taking your time with it. More intensity is to run with it. Or you're on your knees and lifting one knee at a time, okay? So find what works for you. Let me stay for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, nice job, and 1. Stand up, skate from side to side. So we can step back. It can be a step or a jump. Reach for the floor or not. Let's go, 8 more. Don't mind too much what the count is, just go with it. Time is more important often than how many reps you do. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back to the first one, jumping jacks. We'll just do one more round, okay? Jumping jacks, go. Get that cardio burst in, heart rate up. 8, 7, 6. We got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, plank pose. Mountain climbers, go. You could even hold this in plank pose and still get benefit from it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, skate. Let's go. We're almost there. We've got about like 15 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You got this. 2. Don't fall over. And 1. Woo. Walk around a little bit. Take a minute. That was 3 minutes. 3 minutes of cardio. That's it. Wow, okay. Don't mind the heavy breathing. That's just saying we need to do more of this, right? All right, so have those weights out in front of you, again, the front of your mat. We'll go through our Sculpt series. So we're gonna hold and isolate sometimes our lunge positions or add some lunges to some of our pulses. So then combine, do combo moves in the upper and the lower body using yoga poses. So top of the mat, reach up, inhale, exhale, fold it down. Half lift, inhale. Step just the left foot back. I'm gonna take those weights Actually, let's stay down here. So you can take the knee down or keep it lifted. Today I'll try to keep it lifted. Holding onto those weights, pull the elbows straight up like you're pulling on a sock. So elbows go straight up for 8, 7, working the back, 6, 5, 4, nice job, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna pull straight up the body and lift into your lunge. We've got 8 lunges. Knee down, straight down, shoulders over the hips. Try not to move too much in that front knee. 3 left, 2, and 1. You bend into that right knee again. Back heel spins down, warrior 2 stance. Open the arms into a Y or W, elbows down. Bend the knee, exhale. Inhale, reach up, straight leg. Exhale down, bend the elbows. Lift. Bend. Extend. 3 left. 2. And 1. Good. Pull the weights in, turn the toes to face the long edge, and once again, isolate into that goddess pose. So bend the knees. Take both weights, or whichever weights, whatever you have, or no weights. I think I'll just do one since I've got 5 pounds behind you, and we dip it down. We've got 8 on each side, obliques. Four left on this side. 3. Can you get lower? 2. And 1. Switch sides. Not too deep here, so just a little movement to hit the core, because we're not going to do any targeted ab work on the floor. No boat pose today, but we will do some bridge stuff. So back of the body, back of the core. 3, 2, and 1. Turn the toes towards the long edge, towards me. Fold forward. Maybe a little shake out. Notice the right and the left side, the arms, body. Bend the knees, pull the weight straight up to the heart, lift up. Turn to the front, pivot, lift the back heel. Hands come down. Step forward, forward fold. And switch sides here. Then half lift, just lengthen. Step the right foot back, exhale. Same thing, just the second side. So at 8 reps, pull the elbow straight up. Knee can be down or up. Lift, elbows up, squeeze them high. 7, 6, 5. Gaze is about 3 feet in front of the toes. Last one. Pull those weights straight up to the heart. Lift up the torso. Knees up, straight down and up. Lunge. Feet stay about hip distance apart, like on railroad tracks. 4 left. And 1. Awesome. Take the back heel down. Arms out, elbows in, tucked in. Get this right hip down. Bend the knee a little more. Extend and reach up. Star pose. Exhale, bend. You're a star. Warrior and star. All good things. Shining bright and fighting for good causes. 2 more. Keep that knee in line with the middle toe. And pull it in, hands to heart. Straighten the legs, turn both toes out, bend the knees. Again, 1 or both weights or no weights as your hand comes behind you. You can take your hand to your head or to your hip as you lower down. 8, 7. Obliques here, oblique crunches, standing. 4, 3, 2, and switch. Four left. Last one. Woo. Turn the toes forward. Weights at your heart. Hinge forward. Forward fold. So So instead of bringing the hands back up, walk the feet together and just take the knees down. Just taking those knees down. We're almost out of time. So we'll come down to the ground, weights away, sit back. And just sit for a moment as you maybe shift side to side or twist or take any kind of movement seated style. Whenever I get to a seated pose, I always like to shift from side to side. I feel some air releasing in the hip joints and a whole bunch of stuff going on. They're not going to get into the hips too much. We're actually going to come right down to our backs. So on your back, roll it down. Feet down about hip distance. Lift and lower. No weights for this one. It's just a nice little lifting bridge pose. We'll go 8 of them. So press into the feet, palms down. Lift the hips, 8. 7. So this is our core work. Working the back of the body, more for strength and supporting all the muscles that wrap around the spine. Find your breath with the movement. And last one. You try something different. So now, right leg goes straight up like you're trying to kick your heel through the ceiling. Lift up for 8 and then lower all the way down. 7. Feel that left hamstring working. Hips stay level, one not higher than the other. And then we've got the same thing on the other side. So place that right foot down. Left leg rises, heel goes close to your backside. We lift for 8. 7. Can you get a little more height? 6. 5. 4. Nice work. 3. 2. And 1. Bring it down. Good. Hug the knees in. Rock from side to side. And we're making our way down, 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 down to more relaxation. So let's take those knees a little wider and just windshield wiper them left to right. There's a nice release for the low back and the hips. And then bring it back up to the top. Let's do a hip stretch just to make it feel good. I feel like I need to get my hips a little bit more. So figure 4 on your back. So you can grab the other shin or hamstring for that figure 4 pose. Breathe into it. Good, and switch sides. Just swapping out the legs. You'll let go of the legs. You can take the feet together, knees open wide. Hold there for a moment, letting your hands fall next to your sides. And then we are heading to a few minutes of Shavasana. So if there's a specific pose that you enjoy or any props that you want to set yourself up for the most success for your Shavasana, go ahead and move into that pose. You're welcome to stay here or even on legs up a wall. It's always nice. Or typical Shavasana, feet extended and open, hands resting by your side, close your eyes. Allow yourself to relax, come down, and spend a couple minutes silence. All right, take a deep breath in, wiggle your fingers and toes, reach your arms back, big breath. And slowly roll to your side, or you can rock and roll back up to a seated pose. Your choice, yogi's choice. And completing our practice together. Watch out for any props. You don't want to sit on them or hurt yourself. So sit up tall, just to conclude. Big shoulder roll. Deeper breath of air. We did it. Let's take that inhale to reach up, concluding and finishing together. Connect the hands as you seal in the practice, your workout, your work in, bring them down to your heart. One more inhale. And a slow exhale. Thank you for joining in our Wednesday night Yoga Sculpt virtual live yoga session. We hope to see you again. And tomorrow, 6 o'clock again, yoga flow. All right, namaste.